Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to the family. My name is Dimitra. During my last trip to Asia, I happened to walk into a couple of different Mujis, and the one in particular that I remember was in Korea. It was inside of this mall that was right next to our hotel, and this Muji, and I didn't realize that they actually carried this, had a makeup line. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Muji has a makeup line. There are a couple of stores that have opened up in the Toronto area. I believe there's one now at Yorkdale, one at the Eaton Centre in downtown Toronto, and there's also one at Square One in Mississauga if you do live in Ontario. Muji is a Japanese retailer. They sell everything from household items to organizational stuff like acrylic cases. Most of my acrylic cases where I hold my makeup is from Muji. I should say are from Muji. That was really bad grammar, I know. They have some clothing, they have travel accessories, bedding, that sort of thing, but I was so infatuated with their makeup. So I decided to pick up a couple of items and play around with them for a little bit, and I am so happy that I did. I ended up buying 3 different blushes, and I also got a small eyeshadow kit, and that's what we are going to talk about in today's video, are the blushes and the eyeshadow. The first color I want to talk about is called A46. There is no actual name, and if there is, it's in Japanese, and unfortunately I do not read Japanese. But this is such a beautiful sort of corally, beigey, bronzy shade. It is stunning when you apply it onto the skin. It just gives off the perfect amount of peachy sort of shimmer, and I am wearing it on my cheeks today. Hopefully you can still see it. It does leave behind a beautiful, beautiful tone, and I love the staying power of this. It does not fade very quickly. I found I've been able to get at least 5-6 hours of wear before I do need to reapply, so not too shabby. Thank you, Muji. Thank you, cosmetics from Japan. The second color I want to talk about is called AB5. I'm sorry for these names. These are the only identifiers that I have to actually give you an idea of what they are in case you do want to go inside of a Muji and pick some up. This one here is sort of a pinky, bronzy shimmer color. Again, just as beautiful as the peachy corally one. It leaves behind a very nice flush of color without being overly glittery. And finally, I have A16. This is your pinky sort of purple blush. This is the standard color that I normally gravitate towards, and I love the beautiful, beautiful pop of pink that this gives. In terms of the formula, these blushes are a little bit on the powdery side, so when you are using your brush to apply, you are going to get quite a bit of fallout, so just make sure you tap off the excess before you go in and start applying it to your face. Otherwise, the longevity is great. There's not too much shimmer in them. If you do want them to really, really pop, then I would suggest just putting a little bit of highlighter on and you are good to go. And last but certainly not least, I picked up this cute little palette here. This is in the shade A66. It's called Pink and Brown. That's literally what the box says, is pink and brown. And that is the shades that you will find in there. Most of these colors are shimmer, the pink, the white, and the brown. As you can see on the back of my hand here, I swatched them. They do have a lot of shimmer and sheen, more of a satin finish, and the sort of purple color that is here in the corner, the little tiny one, it is a little more on the matte side, but it does have, I find, a little bit of micro glitter in it, so that too is a little on the shimmer side. So this isn't a palette that's going to be great for laying down a base color or your transition shade, but it is great for touch-ups throughout the day. This is a really cute palette to just throw into your purse and use it whenever you need to. It is by no means going to be the be-all end-all of palettes, but for what it's worth, it is pretty decent, and the formula is quite creamy, so the shadows do blend out really, really nicely. The pigmentation is not phenomenal with these, but there is enough color to still make it pop. I am still so shocked that Muji has a makeup line. I really hope they bring it to Canada in the very near future, and I can't wait to continue exploring some of the items they have in there. I did notice they also had some skincare stuff, some cleansers, toners, moisturizers, that sort of thing, but I already have a pretty good skincare routine going on. I didn't want to quite mess that bad boy up, so I didn't pick up those. But if you have used any of those products in the past, please let me know in the comment section below. I would love to hear your thoughts on them. I know this was a pretty quick video, but that was all that I ended up picking up from Muji in Korea. I am so happy, like I said, about having discovered this makeup line. I can't wait to keep trying more. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. Also, connect with me on social media. I am on Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat. I will link everything in the description box below for you. Thank you again so much for watching. I hope you are having an amazing day no matter where you are in the world. Stay beautiful, and I will see you soon. Bye, guys.